recording. Everything's looking good. And then we go. Hello, everyone. This is Waldorf.
This is Statler.
And this is Battle Report 284.
284.
King of Equitaine with the Warriors of Dark Gods.
At Huzzah Hobbies. Why is the warrior so blurry?
Because I can't find a good picture of it.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I thought maybe it was the effect of one of those tokens. That's what you see before the unit transports across the tabletop.
Ominous gateway.
Yeah.
Cindy's popping across the board. All right. So here's my list. Still no changes.
So freeze it if you care.
If you haven't watched anything recently and want to know, whatever. Anyway. Yeah. So the opponent is going to have a chosen Lord of Greed, who's a general. He's got a trophy rack, blessed inscriptions, talisman of shielding, and he is the Dark Prelate.
Okay.
Doom Lord with a trophy rack, a halberd, touch of greatness, rod of battle on a wasteland behemoth.
Oh, there you go. I
And
see those very often.
A sorcerer master of evocation, who has Veilwalker, thrice forged armor, dragonfire gem on a scythed sky wheel.
Okay. How many points of characters is that? 6?
That's 18? A lot.
Do they have over 1,800?
I don't know.
They must.
He did.
Yeah.
Whether it's legal or not, he did. 10 Warriors of Lust with the Banner of Relentless Company, full command. 18 Warriors of Greed, full command, Banner of Relentless Company. 6 Warrior Knights, Standard Musician Stalker Standard. Battle Shrine with the, I guess, Weird Stone upgrade.
Okay.
Not sure what that is. 300 points.
It's weird.
A Marauding Giant, who's a big brother with a tribal war spear.
Oh, he's taking the spear.
And a Hellmaul with anonymous gateway.
Okay.
It's an anonymous gateway. You don't know who it is.
I'm saying, was it ominous or was it anonymous?
It was anonymous.
Anonymous?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Do.
Whatever. Spells, spectral blades, and
should we both be wearing Guy Fawkes masks?
Exactly. It's a good movie, though. B for Vendetta. Touch of the Reaper, Hasten the Hour, Hellfire, Hand of Glory, and Spectral Blades. A lot of stuff.
I take it he's updated his cards.
I took the Entwining Roots, Stone Skin, Master of Earth, and Summer Growth.
Are we getting paid for this product placement endorsement?
We are.
Okay, just checking.
Army Painter is paying us a bunch as well as coat products. There we go. We're setting up. The 2 templates you see on the board scattered around are his ominous gateways. We played Donasol.
At least they're obvious.
So he wasn't allowed to play on the left-hand place on the left. I wasn't allowed to place on the right.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to end up.
Okay. I think he needs to play with a larger giant. That was not big enough to represent the number of wounds it is.
Pretty big giant.
It's like, oh my goodness, it's huge.
So actually, I went first.
Okay.
Because we placed off back and forth, and then I won the roll off.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know if I really want to go first or not, but yeah, let's do it. So we went first. Just don't know why I took a blurry picture of his unit. And there's his wasteland behemoth.
I love that model.
It's a nice model. It really is. And I
think everyone has
his giant.
Those old plague type of armies that you just have to have that model. I don't care what you play it as. You have to have it in your army.
That's his plague giant and his guy on the side, sky wheel, and Hellmaul back behind the building.
Oh, okay. Big plumbing smoke.
So I move forward. His first turn, he pops through.
Okay.
And ends up there.
All right. And the rule is
3 inches from the gateway.
Right. One model, right?
One model. And then
you deploy from there.
Has to be away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a bad move on my part because the archer should have been 6 inches back to stop him from going behind the gateway.
Yeah.
Just forced him to the front of it and I would have been okay.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so I let him pop behind it. I just need to play the gateway more.
Mm-hmm.
So my first turn, I do a double charge into the Warriors in the Woods.
Okay. Double charges as you have 2 units.
Aspirants and the Grail Knights.
This is turn.
Into those. Turn 2. Top of turn 2.
Things have moved very
fast.
Very fast.
We also charged his unit of warriors who rolled an 11, not a 12, an 11, and stopped at the very edge of the board over there.
Oh, he fled.
When they
from you.
fled.
Okay.
Yeah. I did lose a aspirant knight in the woods going into this.
And that charge against the warriors on turn
It was the same
2
turn
also?
2. Correct.
Okay.
Turn 2 charge on those.
Okay.
The white knights charged at the knights knights of the quest. Questing knights, the white ones, had also declared a charge at the warriors
Okay.
in the woods, but they actually failed.
Okay.
I was actually going to shift down 1 and let the white knights overrun into the behemoth. Anyway, that's what you can see trying to hide behind that tree.
Oh, is that the behemoth? Okay.
Yeah. Doomlord on the behemoth. So, nothing else to do. We kind of wheel around a little bit to
So
face.
you look like you've lost some archers to something.
He used something on my archers.
I'm sure you used something.
It might have been a hand of glory.
Okay, some magic.
It's
Okay.
still sitting out there, so it's probably
Okay.
what it was.
And so he teleported. So
On
he,
his turn, he
on
popped
top
through,
of turn 2, he teleported. there.
teleported, and killed some
And this is now the bottom of turn. I'm just trying to figure where we are.
Correct.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
We skipped ahead quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we're on the top of turn 2.
Okay.
Bottom of turn 1, he popped through
Okay.
because I went first.
And he popped an extra marker.
Another marker's popped back down there. Where
Was
see
it? Or is it
towards
2 markers?
I think the one back there is
Just with his cards.
Might just be in his cards,
Okay.
waiting to be placed. He popped the one. No, he popped the one over here at the ruins. Correct.
Yeah, I see that one.
And that's
okay.
the one he placed. The one with
Okay.
the cards is just sitting there.
Okay.
Because the most he can have is 4, so he's carrying 4
Right.
templates with him.
Right. Gives him a use for these templates.
So it does. So anyway, so my archers with not much else to do, just reform and going to block this unit from charging anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in my rear, so he's going to have to, charge me and face up to the top
Right.
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 This giant comes forward to where you see them come up there on the right. This fight does not go well for me. It actually went okay. I killed 2 on my first turn. The turn I charged, I killed 1, and I think I killed 1 the following turn. I grew a knight back with the summer growth.
But we're still on turn 2, right?
We're on my turn 2.
Yeah.
So I've grown 1 back this turn on the summer growth. Sorry. So on my turn, I charged him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I grew him back before we fought, and I
Okay.
did 2 wounds to him.
All right.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting confused myself now. So there you go. So yeah, correct. I did 2 wounds to his none, but he does have a banner, so he only lost by 1
Okay.
and stuck around. Didn't get punished.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we have there.
I'm sorry. Did he have lances, or he's got the ensorcelled weapons, or whatever the hell they have?
One of the 2.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty I don't know.
Was he strength 4 or strength 5 when he was beating on you? Okay.
Something.
All
I
right.
think he was 5, so it must have the
Okay.
things. I'm pretty sure he was string 5. So there you have that. Going into the bottom of turn 2. All right.
Okay.
And the archers have managed to put 2 wounds, I think, on that giant already.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah.
It's always funny when that happens.
Between the first 2 rounds of shooting.
Right.
So, the big wasteland
Behemoth?
with the guy riding it declared a charge at my unit, and they wanted no part of it, so they fled.
Okay.
And he's going to redirect into the Grail Knights. Nope. He failed his redirect and could not go into the Grail
Okay.
Knights.
Or the knights, or the other. Okay. And he teleported himself back again?
So what happened is the unit over here on the far right,
Uh-huh.
the one that was all the way back at the edge of the board,
Yeah.
they have the feigned flight rule or something.
Oh, okay.
So he pivoted,
He rallied.
popped his banner and Relentless Company and marched back out to the center of the field.
Okay, that's a neat trick.
Which is a really stupid trick. Over here, this unit you see in front of the blue unit was the one back here on my deployment
Right.
zone, who the guy, the Doomlord or whatever, charged out into my aspirants. I'll show you the picture of that in a minute. And they reformed and stepped back into the
Okay.
portal and popped back here.
Yep. Okay.
So there you go. See him
Yeah.
down here as he charged. And then this giant charged into my archers,
Why not?
which they're not happy about. But what can they do?
Did you ask him?
I did, and
Okay.
they told
To
me
the man?
they were not happy.
Okay. Not even Jacques?
All 6 of them
Okay.
were not pleased. So that's what you have there. And his stupid sorcerer came up over there to the edge of the ruins. And that's just a picture.
Casting some spells of some sort.
Yep. There you go.
I see a hand of glory.
He puts the hand of glory on himself for his ward save, I think.
Yeah.
And this is what the archers see, by the way.
Okay.
That's why they're not happy.
Ah, is that what it is?
They don't even come up to the thing's knee.
Are we referring to the miniature? The guy sitting behind it with the blue shirt?
The guy
Okay.
sitting behind it.
Yeah.
So the giant, of course, polishes them off, turns back into face. The Doom Lord guy crushes me and turns back into the face. The
Okay.
center of the board. And we still going on in the woods? Have we done that
you like
fight
that
yet?
picture,
Well,
I
it looks
guess.
like we've done the one in the woods. He's killed one of my aspirants in the woods.
Okay.
Um,
And now
so
you're
let's
running
go
away.
back forward for a minute.
Yeah.
The blue unit is running from something. Oh, the blue unit elected just to move.
Okay.
Because there's nothing over there I can charge. So they moved as far as they can over here.
Okay.
Now I'm starting to... It's turn 3. It's not looking great. So I'm starting to look for
Escape routes?
circling around to the right
Yeah.
and getting the breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So we have that. The white unit over here is rallied and set face. Turn about faced. The general's unit that's here in the woods with the Strider banner declared a charge at the giant. The giant turned and fled. I keep forgetting giants can flee now.
Yep.
And again, along those same lines, the red unit has moved forward and got behind the warriors,
Okay.
facing to where if the behemoth doesn't move, of course, I've got him.
Did you try to redirect into that mage on the disc?
I did,
Okay. And failed?
and failed.
Okay. How? You're far away from those warriors, or are you close?
It's a good charge. It's a 8 or a 9 or a 10 for him. So,
Okay.
we got that. And over here, he kills. He killed one of me and a banner, or 2 of me and a banner, and won the combat. The aspirants stick around. The Grail Knights flee 2 inches,
Okay.
which is good in a way because they don't get in front of the wasteland.
Yeah.
behemoth.
I guess there is that.
I guess. Going over here. So, his turn. So the warriors over here in the center, towards the left, the warriors are going to charge into the white questing knights.
Okay.
And the warriors on the right are going to charge into my general,
Okay.
who cannot flee because this guy's sitting back here at the edge of the board,
Yep.
ready to bounce me out.
And he's charging into a bolt thrower?
He's going to charge the bolt thrower.
Okay.
Because he figures if he charges the bolt thrower, he's got a long overrun into the
White knights.
questing knights as well. So these guys, both knight units make their charge as
That's
well as the
unfortunate.
general. The one over here with the red unit on the left was not that bad of a charge, and the general was close to automatic, but his charge over here against my bolt thrower. But this unit here was a good long charge, which he made, which is not fortunate for me. So we got that. Can't remember what the behemoth did this turn. Oh, it just came forward.
I see
As you can
something's
see.
missing.
Yep, he crushed me and ran me down and
Okay.
to top it off. Over here, he crushed me. His guy did not make it in. His character did not make it in. But on the bright side, you see that little wound marker behind him? That was the bolt thrower crew, by the way.
Okay.
I'm proud of them boys.
Okay. So they killed a few of his warriors.
They can't shoot these things, but if you get next to them, they'll pound you.
There you go.
So he killed a bunch of me. I lost the combat and fled. I killed a few of him, but not enough.
And he didn't catch you.
He did not catch me. Bright side, I did not panic either the mage or the war machine.
Okay.
So there's something.
And they moved his wasteland behemoth down
And
there
the
to
behemoth
face the
moved
blue
to face
guys.
the blue and the red guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he's facing the blue guys. Correct.
He's
And
ignoring the red guys.
the Knights crushed my aspirants, pursued them, and ran out here to where you see them.
Well, at least they didn't hit your Grail Knights.
They do have that going for them. And his giant rallies, turns back around, as you can see.
Okay.
Guy, the sorcerer, just walks into the ruins, not worried about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it's going to be, going into my turn 3. Not a, maybe, or 4. 4, sorry. I've not updated the movement thing. So, my turn 4. The knights continued to flee, the white knights. There's a picture or two picture missing.
Okay.
So, the white knights had continued to flee.
Mm-hmm.
The damsel, because they were 2 out of 8, so they were rallying at a quarter, at a half.
Uh-huh.
Because they were exactly a quarter. So during the magic phase, the damsel managed to raise 2 of them back up to get up to 4.
I never thought of... Yeah. I guess fleeing doesn't stop anything.
Correct.
For that spell.
She moved around the corner to hide.
Uh-huh.
And then his guy has charged in.
Mm-hmm.
The behemoth back there, has charged...
the Grail Knights.
Charged away from us into the Grail Knights.
Okay.
So much for my dreams of escaping.
Mm-hmm.
My other knights over on the far left were shooting down the hall.
And he turned to face the center with his warriors.
He did. This unit of warriors knows it's not going to catch up to anything any longer and is just going to move down for the objective, since I've got one unit heading back to the objective here. I split up. The Duke of the renowned Duke left this unit and walked out and stood on its own, because the Hellmaul was back there behind the building.
Yep, when it walked around.
So I forced it out from behind it. It walked around and chose to fight the character rather than the unit.
Okay.
Because he couldn't get away from both of me, so he chose that one. There we go. And the bolt thrower did land a shot onto his sorcerer and put a single wound on him.
Okay.
No, that's not possible.
No.
Something else wounded him. Not sure what it was.
Flyer, right?
Could have been a miscast. I do a minimum of 3 to him, so I would have killed him.
Yeah.
Anyway. Over here, I've gone another turn. The renowned Duke has charged into his Hellmaul. Oh, we've missed 2 pictures in this.
Yeah, I see 2 things missing.
We were pushing at this one. This is the game. Were you there that night? You were here this night, weren't you? This is the night where we were running late and they were actually closing the store, if you recall. In a minute, you'll see terrain starts disappearing.
Yeah.
My renowned Duke charged into his Hellmaul, crushed it. He did put 2 wounds on me between that, and then the giant charged me, and I killed the giant.
Okay.
Over on this side, the behemoth has declared a charge into my questing knights, who have stone skin up.
Okay, that helps.
Which was an odd choice. I was anyway. Still only made him tough 6, and he's strength 6. But up top you can see the warrior, his knight unit has charged into my last knight unit that was trying to slip by and get into the deployment.
Oh, and you killed his lord on that Falcon thing.
I did. He actually charged in by himself into the questing knights, and they killed him.
Okay.
And then the behemoth followed it in with the character on it, trying to kill him, and they killed him too.
Well, okay.
So they crushed. Those guys at the end of this game became berserkers and killed everything.
And over here, you just were dancing around.
And there you can see they finished them off.
Okay.
Unfortunately, up top, the knights that charged in crushed me and pushed me off.
Okay.
No, he crushed me and pushed me off.
I meant they get stuck and they charged you.
Oh,
the
blue knights couldn't escape,
Yeah.
and his knights charged me.
Yeah.
Smashed me there at the edge. I broke and ran. His 2 warriors, so he got the 2 units in over here. I have the 1 scoring unit in.
Right.
So it didn't go well. I tried to pull as much as I can out of it, but it ended up being a 15-5. It was a 12-8 for him, but he did get the objective because he's got 2 scoring units to my 1.
Right.
So it made it a 15-5, which was bad.
Okay.
Bad. Anyway. And that's going to do it.
I just messed you up with
I
that.
don't like the
teleporting.
I don't like the teleporting.
I don't like the teleporting.
I need to play more with it so I know, play more against it so I can learn it better, learn to deal with it better. But I'm not a big fan of it being in the game.
Well, I don't like a lot of those kind of movement things. But being able to do it as much as you want during the game, and
it just kind of breaks all the rules of the game.
And having the deployment zone being so great around the markers.
Right.
You know, because the Sylvan Elves have have an ability to do that, but theirs is so restricted in comparison.
Correct. And they can only do it once, right? Or can they do it multiple times?
No, it's the thing is you still have to can't have anybody in the woods, and
right.
So you can just plop some cheap thing and stop it from happening.
Right.
So they have deployment limitations where this thing really doesn't. 3 inches from the center is pretty far.
Yes.
And it's just one model, and then everybody forms up from that model.
Yep.
So,
yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of it simply because, like I said, it breaks rules of the game.
Right. And you have so many of them that you can just keep moving them around wherever you need them, which is crazy.
But anyway,
but yeah.
that's what we have. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.